We bumped you guys up. Okay. Hang
Okay,
on.
good. Oh, right.
Character sheet. Notes. Oh, I gotta log in.
Welcome back.
You're standing back here.
Where are we? Oh, there we are.
I look very small right now.
You look very small.
It's because you're so small. Okay, so if you guys remember, you're in the middle of the battle. You just did one round of the battle, and you've done some pretty good damage. You've killed a few guys. These orcs were around this area, and they were kind of poking at all these areas around this giant skeleton until they saw a giant bird fly overhead. And once that happens,
Got it.
That's you.
Where's it coming from?
I feel like that's right.
battle. So
Wait,
what's up?
did we kill the big guy already?
Yes.
Like the boss?
Yes, he's dead.
If he wasn't dead, he was very, very hurt.
Did you punch his balls off
Yeah,
of his body?
I definitely have ball juice all over my fucking hand.
Oh.
That's right. The backpack. Hey.
That was the most spectacular.
Yes.
Right.
So
That poor man.
you have to figure out all of this is
I mean, all this.
yes, all that
Yeah.
sections. I'm streaming
We're bad mixed in.
using
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's possible to just buy computer parts right now.
Yeah.
Is that a thing still? That's a thing, right?
Maybe.
I might as well buy some cars. The Christmas money. Alright, so the good thing is everything else is smooth, but the camera will drop. Alright, so you guys are in the middle of a fight. Okay, I have to capture it.
It might be.
Alright, so you guys are in the middle of battle. After Quinn flew overhead, they started to get very interested, and as they were about to potentially start firing at you, you fired a lightning arrow, teleporting yourself out. You guys came back, you went to talk to them. The orc chief talked about a mage who hired him to come over here and try to find something. I don't believe he said what it was, but that it was hired by and you guys decided to try to fight them. I guess they decided to fight them.
Didn't we try to negotiate? Didn't we try to talk to them first?
I think we did a
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
But they weren't really in the mood for talking. So
And
Ba is in
Grohl did
fire.
his best at diplomacy.
That's right.
Did I start a fire? I think I started a
Yeah,
fire.
so this is the wall.
You
of
have firewall.
right here.
Did I? The first question I asked at the beginning of D&D is, did I start a fire?
Yes, of course you did.
Uh huh.
The
A
answer
rather
is always-
large one.
And how many of my comrades are on fire at the moment? Is the next
I
question
don't
usually,
think
right?
I
That's
set anybody
zero.
on fire that is in my own group.
So, you're in the middle of battle.
Yeah.
This wall of fire is
Outside.
Wenvin and Girl, you're safe. And we did one whole thing. And a whole, what do we call it? Turn round. That's
Yeah, how's our initiative order look?
good. It actually saved. You used to not be able to save it again. So it's very cool. I'm very excited about that. So it is Wenvin's turn.
Okay, what am I gonna do? Everything, I can't reach anything. It's all on fire.
Yeah, it's almost like a wall of fire isn't always the best thing.
You know, those
So
Christmas
sorry
ones
for
just come
murdering
down.
people.
Yeah.
Go round fire, through fire. Even Grohl knows.
Okay, let's see. Hang on a second. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to move, let's see, through Grohl, around fire,
Murder girl.
15, 20. We'll call that 25. This feels pretty good. Oh wait, look at these archers up here. Did you say this is like a ramp up? Like, can I get
It
up
is a
here?
ramp, but I didn't account for those guys, so they're gone.
Oh,
Nice.
What
They're
archer?
gone? Oh, okay.
There are no archers.
Oh well, that kind of changes what I was gonna do a little
you
bit.
can redo your turn, but yes, it does ramp up. That is not a climb. For whatever reason, I couldn't get the ramps on both sides to show up. They just disappeared.
Like in a mine, like they dug it out in like a mine, the way the little terraces are, type situation.
So the terraces over here are leveled, but going up this hill,
Oh,
where Wenvin's
see.
at, it's just a raised hill.
got it.
But I couldn't.
Okay.
When I made the hill, it just would literally disappear. Couldn't see it.
Got it. Okay. What's for telling and I think in my inventory I've got potion of greater healing. All right. I'm going to use a potion of greater healing,
Do you want to
which
stay where
is
you are, or do you want to move back?
haven't decided yet.
Okay.
44 plus 4 hit points. So let me just
44 hit points.
I'm going to recover 12 hit points off that healing potion. Almost back up to full. After taking some damage before. And you know what? I am going to stay over here, and I'm going to taunt the archers that nobody can hit me with an arrow.
All right. That is
Neat.
your turn, Wenvin.
They all have swords in hand.
Wenvin, that's your turn.
That is my turn. Is it a bonus action to use the healing potion? What kind of action is that?
I think it is. A healing potion is an action. Let me see here. Healing potion.
It takes an action. Okay. Yeah, so that is my action.
Okay. So it is not his turn because he's dead. He can move 30 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's moving towards Wenvin. Cannot quite make it. It is now Gral's turn. Actually, no, I lied. He's not afraid of you.
He's running to me?
Yes, but that's all he can do.
Okay.
Alright, Gral.
Get the is ready.
Okay.
Okay.
This guy in front of me is completely enclosed in flame. right? Like you're dead.
He is completely enclosed in flame, yes. Although our girl's axe is fireproof. But he'd be like,
I would say because you can't see into the fire, you're going to have disadvantage if you try to attack the person in it.
can't see into it?
You can't see into it.
Why?
It's a wall of fire.
It doesn't say you can't see into it.
I'm saying you can't see into a wall of fire.
I think you can see. It's only a...
I'm the DM.
I mean, that Christmas money is just going right down the drain, Holmes.
I'm building a basement with the father-in-law. I get kudos.
We'll see.
Do I, or the wall of flame, like, was like a half second ago, right? Do I get the sense that all of these are into a lesson?
So hold on a second. You're cutting in and out constantly, and when you do talk, all I can really hear is the music coming from your ears.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys might want to turn your music down.
So epic though.
There's a music button in the game.
I can't fix the sound, the volume for you, but you can.
Okay, testing.
Oh, that's much better.
That's so much better. Okay.
Okay. So the mic was picking up its own music.
Yes, it's
Great.
picking up the music.
Great. All right. What was I saying? Do we get the sense that this firewall went up like what? A half second ago? 3 to 5 seconds ago?
Yeah, about 18 seconds ago.
18 seconds ago. So before the firewall went up, remind me, I was having this conversation with this guy. It didn't go well. We burned him and killed him and punched him in the balls. Are all of these other orcs mad about that?
You very much so. They were all extremely pissed.
Is that all right?
Almost
Well-
like they loved him.
Oh, like he was their beloved leader or whatever, and
Yeah, something like that.
we punched him with 1,000 punches to
Yeah.
the nuts.
They're kind of. Some of them look like they might get enraged. They're so angry.
Girl laughs at your rage. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna look over at Wenvin, and we're gonna make eye contact, and I'm gonna be like, the message I'm gonna send with my eyes, my warrior eyes, is, you good? Or... Okay, well then I'm gonna go around. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30.
Wait, does this wall burn things that are behind it?
For 5 yards or 10 yards?
Because Grohl is going behind it.
10 feet.
Oh, it's just in this wall. That's just the wall.
So
Yeah.
so this guy here, BC, G will be in Fuego. Grawl, if he ended his turn where my hand is at, he would have taken damage. So it's 2 squares behind.
Got
Okay.
it. Okay. Perfect.
So I'm okay where I am. And remind me, in 5e, can I attack on a diagonal, even though I can't move on a
Yes,
diagonal?
absolutely.
Okay. Well, then I'm just gonna slice this guy. I don't even know what his name is or what his weapons are, but I'm gonna cut his head off.
He's BB.
He's BB. All right, BB. Take this. How about a slice from my great axe of splitting cold? Which is 22.
That's a hit, if you can imagine.
Woo! Okay, 112 plus is 12 plus 6, 15. So that's 15 damage to him
Okay.
on my one attack. He's
So
still
he-
alive. It's like, "Gah!"
He's definitely
Out of my-
alive.
I'm looking at him. Is he alive?
Yeah, you hit him, and he looks at it, and as you pull your axe out, he licks his wound, and he just grits his teeth. He's ready for the next one.
Okay. This is girl's like, ha ha, and puts the axe back in.
All right, give it to me.
For a 19 to armor class.
That hits.
12 plus 1d6 plus. Oops. Wait. I rolled a d20, that doesn't count.
Yeah, that's too much damage.
That's 14 more damage
Okay.
to him.
So you pull it out. You hit his other pec. And you pull it out, and you can tell because you have kind of this kinship with this energy across from you that he's about to explode in anger.
Really?
He doesn't.
Interesting.
You can definitely tell you connected and you hurt him, but he's not feeling the pain.
He's home, so he's almost ready to be mad.
Well, this. He's got to wait till his turn to get properly mad.
So he's not okay with what I just did to him.
He is pretty angry. He's not happy, and now he's really not happy.
I'm gonna sit right here. My goal is to slice anything that tries to come in between these cliffs and me and the firewall.
Alright. Then it is water. Okay, where's H? God, I shouldn't have made so many button guys. This is stupid.
Can I have a read?
Oh, he can make it. He cannot attack because he used his action to sprint over to Grawl, because they can't tell anything that's going on really, other than this orc that just killed their war chief is now emerged behind this
Are you
wall.
sure you don't want to end one?
Does it? This is why talking doesn't matter. They just attack me anyway.
They can feel the heat coming off the wall, and they know that they definitely don't want to get any closer.
I just think that he might have a tactical advantage if he has a couple
They're
D8 damage.
orcs. They're not entirely stupid.
Hey! Oh. Yeah. Wait.
They
Wait,
know
what?
what hurts and what doesn't, and fire hurts. All right. Hey, looky here.
Oh shit.
All right. So, BB takes both of his axes and just lets out this, and with reckless abandon is going to bring down both axe swings at Grawl.
Oh no.
His brand new shiny, beautiful, wonderful axes.
Am I the
Shit.
first for these axes?
What's that? You
Am I the first?
You are the
attack?
first. And good thing I have advantage because of being reckless. Oh my goodness. So the first attack is going to be a 20...
Hit.
24. Okay.
Hit.
And then we'll do...
Remember, I'm not wearing a shirt.
That's right. And then the next one's the same. So 24
Yeah.
again. So that's... Oh, which one should I roll for damage? I don't know.
Very wide, green, and easy to hit.
All right, so that's gonna be. So that's 19 damage. So he explodes into anger and takes 2 hacks, and he connects on your pecs. He goes boom, boom, just like you did to him. He pulls it out.
We're bonding.
Yes. In that moment, does Grawl do anything? In that instant.
He just. Ah! Looks good. Looks good.
You're gonna be like, same.
Good.
Alright.
Those are very sharp. I like.
Can I borrow those?
Alright. All Grawl. 1, 2, 3, 4. This might not work out for you, buddy.
Yeah, this was the whole plan. This was Grill's idea. Take all the axes.
Alright, so this guy can't quite do the reckless, but he comes in. He's got a big javelin. He's gonna try to stab it into your throat.
Probably gonna get me. I'm big and slow.
Math is hard right now. 13.
Oh, miss.
Comes in, tries to attack you, but you look down at your little wounds to admire your new scars that are going to happen, and misses your head. Dazia, you are up.
Hey, y'all can heal me, right?
I got you back. I can give you a
Increase
few
the
points.
recharge it.
Not
Okay.
everything,
All right.
but a few.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I can. But I gotta get there, and also you're still fucking fighting.
You got some time. I'm not even half dead. Just a flesh wound.
Just a round. All right.
Love that movie. Let's see how loud your wife is.
Well, the music. Man, it's still so loud. Jesus, I can barely hear it. Jesus fucking Christ.
You mean loud in the stream?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Makes me like, I mean, you can barely hear it, but in the stream it's cool. Alright.
Different action. Maybe like an attack you dispel. Oops. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, how do you get everything?
Yeah.
Just it's not listed. on
How?
the-
I have a question.
Yeah.
How tall is the firewall? Like, because I'm a pretty tall gal. Can I see over the top? Can I like tell what's going on the other side?
It's 20 feet high.
You can't see it.
Damn it.
And if you guys think I should be ending it on my next turn, I'm happy to do that and then just throw ice at everybody. Or set more stuff on fire. Or move
Stop.
the firewall.
Or move the firewall?
But I gotta be
Uh,
careful as I do that, not to like bonk you guys with fire.
I don't know.
Hmm.
5 feet. Different 5 feet,
Well.
I think.
Okay, hold on.
And there's not too many people that are like crazy back behind here.
I mean, I could still do that and make two of them
Like,
walk into the.
man, it's
Okay,
like
you
push
you need to
button.
be able to see them.
Yeah.
Um,
As an, I mean, I can move up to them as an act. Like, or that is my action, moving, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, no, you can move and then
Can
cast
I-
a spell for sure.
I'm just really slow.
Mm-hmm.
So 5, 10,
Spells.
20. I can get there.
But I'd be like, "Mwah."
So maybe a spell wasn't actually taken out.
If
No,
you
it
come,
just because I have to be on two
yeah,
over.
if you come here,
I can see them, but I have to be within 30 feet.
but they're gonna take the most direct route to you,
Is that
which
30 feet?
yeah, they're gonna get past that firewall at that point.
This wall is opaque.
I'm doing something.
Oops, I was wrong. DM was wrong. You can look. You can see inside it.
You see through the wall? Oh,
Yeah.
well, in that case, I would say step right up. and
Well.
This one's already gonna get it.
Yeah.
This one's already
Okay,
gonna get
like
But
you
it-
can't.
it. Wait,
I
you're
don't
changing
know words. I don't know what words mean.
We need a final decision.
Motherfucker, can I see through it or not?
You cannot.
Some shenanigans going on here.
I agree. Thank you.
Wall of fire, you cannot move.
Ring
You
them.
can ring, you can move. Wall, you can't. Yes. You can't move the wall.
Okay, fine. Well, I could still go.
I mean, that's too
Uh-huh.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
I
30.
can feel
I see
how sad
closer.
you are.
bad. Drink so much
I mean,
of my
go
water.
at least go away from him
It was like a sip.
Sip is half my
and
water.
give everybody else time to get in. Right.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes. Actually, I feel like I.
Or should I just say, because if she's gonna get rid of the firewall, I can't get in there. I could just say grovel. Or I could say halt, or I could say drop.
They'll fall prone. But if they fall prone, they just need to get up next turn. But if you tell them to approach, then they end up like kind of in the middle of all of us, and we can actually like fight them.
You wanna do that?
It's,
I like that idea.
it also it leaves Grohl surrounded, but Grohl's already surrounded.
What do we got here?
Luke, do you get advantage to flanking in this game?
But have they already gotten answer the question. Okay.
What is
Yes.
what is the advantage?
Advantage is you roll 2d20.
Mm,
Yeah, get them off of him
All right.
if you can.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna go with command then.
Okay. Second level command.
Second level command.
Okay.
Okay.
Where are you gonna move to?
As close as I can.
I have advantage on initiative.
You don't want to get super close.
There's just one up, 20.
Like this?
Yeah.
Later, right in the way.
Okay.
Okay. So Dazia is very startled because she is once again disappointed that talking it out didn't work great.
Right? Oh no!
Who would have guessed? And so she just sort of she moves around the side of the firewall and advances forward. But again, she's a big bitch, so she moves real slow. So she doesn't make it very far. But when she sees Brother Grohl in the midst of all of this, she doesn't really know what to do, except all she can think is that like she needs to get them away from Grohl. So, hopefully not misguidedly, she commands them with one word command. She says, oh wait, what did you say? Approach. And they leave Grohl. They see Grohl, look at her, and just walk towards her. She can do that to 2, and so she's gonna do that to H and BB. And they will just leave Grohl and have to come towards her.
Do I get opportunity for this?
Oh. Hang on a second. They have to succeed on a wisdom saving throw of 13 or follow the command on their next turn.
I don't think we can hear Luke anymore. Def not.
Oh, they.
Oh.
That was weird.
That's
How did she
I
hear
think-
you?
I think
but
you
not?
turned it when I was yelling
okay.
at her.
No, I didn't mean to. Okay, so I
The
need to
card-
roll 13. So this is gonna be for H.
For H and
Yeah,
BB.
H
So one and the
failed,
other.
And
H-
BB passed.
Do I get to hit H as
You
he
absolutely get to hit H.
Except so
La, 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 la.
so I think we've done this card wrong in the past. This doesn't happen until its next turn, and then it has to follow the command.
Okay.
Oh.
So how? So it says when you say approach, what?
It says the target moves toward you by the shortest and most direct route, ending its turn if it moves within 5 feet of you.
Okay. All right.
It's pretty correct route.
Dazia, is that your turn?
It is.
All right. It is now Orc Eye. Where are you? Oh, thank you. So he's gonna run. He's gonna book it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Did you already do my spell slot?
But
Oh,
he has
dang it.
to sprint to get there, so he cannot make it and attack at the same time.
Girl's gonna give him the bro nod as he
He's like,
approaches.
what's up, bro? All right, it is now Quinn's turn.
I have a question for the DM.
All right.
It says I get 2 attacks per action. Is a spell an action
Yes.
Or an attack.
or an attack?
It depends on your spell.
Oh.
So a spell is considered an action. Whether it's an attack action is up to the spell. Now, does it say any attack, or does it say like a basic attack?
Next to my actions, it says attacks per action. 2.
Let's see.
I forget what gave us attacks per action. It was early on. 2 attacks per action.
Yeah, that should just say that under your actions.
Oh.
So I'm gonna guess maybe not, because if I click on actions, I have a list of things, sub-tabs, and spells is not one of them. Does it take... Okay, I guess, yeah, so does it take an action to cast a spell, or does it take spell slots to cast a spell?
Takes an action to cast a spell.
And
then
spell slots.
It does expend a spell slot. Or spell, yeah, slot.
Does it reach 5 feet?
So...
Here, I'm gonna look this up really quick.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. This is good, because now we know. So, usually you cannot cast a spell and attack on the same turn as most spells,
Right.
including Firebolt, have a casting time of 1 action.
Okay.
Okay,
Now what?
so casting a spell is seen as a different type of action than an attack.
Okay.
That's why.
I think that makes sense.
That's a great question, because now I know.
Yeah. Well, in that case, judging from the situation, I'm going to forego attacking and instead cast a spell. And Quinn is going to shriek this truly weird sound that you've never heard her make before. And you guys are going to be like, what the heck was that? And she will have summoned a warrior squirrel from this neighboring tree.
What?
Oh no! That horse squirrel?
What's that
And
thing?
he's gonna, yes, my summons. I can summon a beast. This is gonna be a terrestrial beast.
Wow.
What are we calling it? Land beast. It's a small beast.
The spirit.
It has armor class 11 plus the level of the spell, which is 2, so it's got AC 13, hit points 20. And I can read you all the stats if you want, but
Shares your
Definitely.
initiative count,
shares initiative.
but takes its turn immediately after yours.
Yeah. Basically, I'll get an extra attack
So
person.
it shares your initiative.
Shares initiative. Damage is 1d8 plus 6.
Can you remind me, because I can't add it in here?
Yeah,
Your
yeah.
squirrel, your warrior
My
squirrel,
Warrior spirit squirrel.
spirit squirrel. Does your spirit squirrel get to attack
Oh.
immediately?
I guess so, because it has a turn right after me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it's
so,
shared
yeah.
initiative, so
Yeah, I think so. That makes sense.
Well, when your turn is over. When your turn is over, then your squirrel can
Yeah.
attack. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be a squirrel next time, right? You can summon whatever.
I plan on making it something different every time. But it has to be a air, land, or water creature. And each type
Iguana.
Pretty much anything.
feature has
It
different
just
characteristics.
has to be a creature.
It just has to be, well, but I have to declare which type it is because there's certain different stats.
And you can't choose a demon or something like that.
No phase,
Right.
no space
phase.
creatures.
And it can get advantage if it's what does it say?
Iguana is land and water.
I
At
know.
least
She's double
one of its allies are within 5 feet. Creature. Yeah, so isn't that normal? Don't you always get advantage if you have an ally next to you?
It
Do
has
you?
to be flanked. So where Grawl's
Okay.
at, he's actually not flanked at all. So none of these
Okay.
guys get advantage.
Okay, so this creature gets advantage if an ally is within 5 feet of my creature.
So that's slightly different. So anyone that's
It is
within 5 feet.
Any
gets
ally.
advantage. Any ally, yes, true.
Yeah.
That might be a little low key if it's anyone. Damn spirit squirrel.
Alright, so he's gonna come out of this tree right here on this side. Got scared from the fire. Really pissed that his tree's on fire. But he's gonna attack. He can come like right here, I guess. Well, where should it be? Next to. Gonna get. Draw. What's it called? You go by the bad guy and they buy them.
Opportunity attack.
Opportunity.
Opportunity. Is he gonna provoke opportunity if he comes through here?
Oh.
If I'm gonna say
What?
he's up above and he's jumping down, so I'm gonna say that's just a normal
That's
movement.
Yeah. Just it attacks. It's gonna attack H right here.
Get off me.
Oh, after my turn. Yeah. So I summoned him and put him right here. Just gonna use my.
Sorry guys, things might bog down here for a second.
Uh-oh.
No one was ready for the squirrel.
Didn't see that coming.
So I was just gonna use this mini Quinn as
Mini Quinn.
marker.
Aw.
So I'm gonna give you a giant rat as a squirrel.
That works. It's basically the same thing.
Hold on.
It's unpleasant.
I spell squirrel. I don't know how to spell squirrel.
SQURRREL.
Why does it look wrong?
I guess. Because I don't know if that's right or not.
It's a good thing we're not live streaming to thousands of people right now.
You know what I mean?
No
No,
secret.
that's
I
right.
can't
That's right.
spell.
It's 1L
Weird.
Are we even live streaming to a couple of people right now?
to no one.
No. Just Luke's test phone. That's all.
Yeah. We're doing this for our own enjoyment. If we want to watch it again.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So you don't have to spend 8 billion hours processing.
Exactly why.
And did we determine that we do have line of sight through?
No line of sight.
We
Okay.
do, but we don't.
Well, yeah.
Okay,
Quinn
well,
does,
Quinn-
no one else does.
Okay, then Quinn. Why can't I select Quinn? He's locked.
Hold on.
She's up high in the sky.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I'm gonna
Okay, well,
unlock you.
Quinn's gonna
Whee!
move forward. Yay! Oh, because I was, yeah. Forward 10. I don't know how far that is from here.
So you can.
Or-
So yeah,
like here?
you were about 10 feet from the board, and then each
Oh,
square is
was
5
it?
feet. So that would be
Oh, sorry, 10 squares. 10 squares.
okay. 10 squares. So you can move
How far can I move?
additional 8 squares.
Hang on. I
You
might
can
be
move
wrong.
25 feet,
Twice flying.
50 feet.
Flying.
So that's 10 squares.
10 squares. Okay, I did do that right. Okay, so, sorry.
8 squares.
Okay, got it. 4. This looks good.
Help
Can
me.
you put me in the air?
Yes.
Again?
It's got all the admin to
Hold on. I gotta do it a different way. Oops, not scale. Move. Oh no.
His audio just cut out.
There.
Perfect. Okay, that's the end of my turn.
All right.
Is it my squirrel's turn?
I think it's the
Yeah.
squirrel's turn.
Okay, she's gonna attack H.
Okay.
I think how this works is I just roll 20 and add 4 to that because that's my spell attack.
You rolled a 20. You crit.
No. I think how I do this is I roll a 20 and add 4, which is my spell attack. My spell modifier. Spell attack.
What? Let me
I'm
read
just
it.
gonna do
Can
that.
we read it?
Yeah, sure.
Click on it.
Mm.
The green one that yours looks like it was more green than we expected it to be.
Okay. Melee weapon attack. Your spell attack modifier to hit. Reach 5. One
1d8.
target. If I hit, then it's 1d8.
Plus piercing.
So this, your spell attack modifier to hit, I
Yeah.
assume not just my spell attack. Is a d20 plus?
Yes.
Okay.
Plus your modifier.
Oh my god. Oh, go down.
Also, I'm just like.
Here, roll this very shiny one.
Let's see how we do it then.
Ooh. 15 plus 4, so that's 19.
It's a hit.
Funny. Alright, so then I roll a, what did I say? A d8?
Click on it. I don't know. See, you're in like multi-select mode. I don't know how to get
It's
out.
not. Guys.
Quick. Here, just take this.
Give me a d. I'm so sorry, guys.
It's okay.
Ow.
Yeah.
God, it hurt. 5
They're
plus.
The D8 is
Four.
like
Very pokey. Oh my god.
I feel like they should have done slightly less deep pyramids.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I like them. Don't.
Okay.
No, I'm
That
like,
is
I
an
like them a lot.
11.
I'm just saying.
What'd you get?
11.
Ooh,
Damage.
11. So, out of completely nowhere, this squirrel that's kind of ethereal jumps out of a tree, drops down, and takes a massive bite out of his thigh. And I mean massive. To where, if he doesn't seek help, he's probably going to bleed out.
Oh my God.
Squirrel.
Yeah.
Squirrels.
Nicked an artery.
Yes.
The DM is surprised the squirrel was as powerful as he is. Or she. It, they.
No judgment.
Alright, is it the frickin' squirrel's turn over?
Does it get a move?
Yeah.
If it moves,
I think it's done.
it will
Yeah.
provoke opportunity.
But he's
That was-
ethereal. If something swings at it, is it just gonna like whoosh
Again.
right through it?
No.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
It's a real.
No, it's a real creature.
It's real now.
It's not really a though.
It's you've decided
I've
to do.
just-
Almost
well-
decided it can take damage.
Well, it can. Otherwise, it'd be OP. Alright, so Berserker A, D, and then C. Alright.
It's got 30 hit points.
That's impressive.
The hell of a
Where-
squirrel.
Where are these people at?
Okay,
Uh,
it, right?
Oh,
Really
there's
nice.
Berserker A, D. Okay, so this guy here, that's why. So he won't take damage unless he ends his turn
Dang.
in it.
Dang.
So,
Well, has he taken damage already?
yes.
Okay, because he has to take damage at least once.
So he's gonna go ahead and just move out of it.
Still taking damage.
Behind. That's not behind the That's not.
This is non-damaging. This is damaging.
I don't think that's how it works. I think it's direction. It's one direction.
The only place that doesn't deal damage is directly in front of it. 10 feet around.
One side of the wall selected by you
Mm-hmm.
when you cast. Okay, so there's
One
technically 4 sides to a rectangle.
It's a line.
Okay. I'll get some clarification on this, but he'll move forward and then here
Go away.
and attack.
Nazia, are you wearing plate armor?
What
Yes, she
what
is.
do
I
you
think she is.
affectionately call Dazia? Is she a sturdy bitch?
Sturdy. I said she's a sturdy bitch.
Sturdy bitch.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he is going to he's going to yell at you as well because he's been singed. All of his leather is singed. He's got some burnt flesh, which smells kind of good to Grawl. And he's going to recklessly attack you twice with his battle axes. We're not going to do that one.
Get your shield up.
Catch it with your horns.
Oh, that's
I
not
have a
good. That is
And I have a helmet on.
12 to 12 on his first attack. I don't think that even comes close.
12 to armor class.
What do you?
Oh, no, it is not. 18. Woohoo!
And then the second attack is going to hit. That's a 23 to armor class.
Oh, ouch.
Let's see. We'll do this one for damage. Oh, the green sucks tonight. So that's 4 damage. With his left, he comes in and you're able to block with your shield, but his other one comes down and just nicks your shoulder, barely. But you let out a little
Oh, I bet I do.
and it's a sound that I don't think any of your group has heard before, and they're not sure if they should be concerned or angry at that you just got hurt.
Maybe a little both.
Now it's time for the D. The Berserker D.
Wait, Dazi has a reaction that she may
Okay.
want to use here.
Yeah.
Wait,
course
can I
you
do?
Yeah.
Choose that?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. I didn't appreciate that. It was very rude of you, young man.
Are you literally gonna do a finger wag? Because that totally works with this text.
I know. So yeah, like I'm shocked that like I really thought like the last time we were fighting evil things that were like mostly dead, and like skeletons, and sometimes they were like bad wolves and things like that. So I really was like, well, this is gonna be different because we can talk to these people and we can discuss with them, and they'll see like the truth of our words and the nobility of like our actions. So I'm really what was that? What's that shit you saying over there, girl?
Nothing. I was saying you called us people.
Oh no, I called our enemies people.
Oh.
The orcs. Yes, you're people too. And
Oh yeah, you too.
Poor girl.
tiefling. You know, I'm like in the same category as you. People look down on us all the time. So
Yeah.
shut up. Anyway, so she's very shocked. She's taken aback. And the first one, you're right. You said it hit the shield.
Yep.
Stop it.
And Mochi attacked.
Oh,
Mochi attacked. I'm sorry. Okay. And so so the first one, she gets her shield up in time, but the second one, it grazes her shoulder. And yeah, she's like, it's a shock, but it's not just a shock. It's sort of like, in some ways, it's like making her question her belief in creatures, like in all little creatures. And so it's more of like a but like also like, what the fuck is going on? Like, how is this happening? And she's really upset. And she points her finger because like she's never experienced anything like this. The worst thing that ever happened was she was at the temple and the little boys wouldn't listen to her, and she would wag her finger and she'd be like, "You disgraceful mater, go clean your room." Like, yeah. So she wags her. She has her shield in one arm. She's left-handed, and the arm that took the hit, she's like, "No, hellish rebuke," and yeah. TJ's my interpreter.
That orc is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames. It must make a dexterity saving throw of 13. Tears of
Orky.
You mean help out or
this one.
If I roll poorly with this one's retired for the night. It's retired for the night.
Wait, show us it, the shiny, before you get rid of it forever.
Well, just for the night.
Ooh.
You have to do it like this.
Yeah,
Oh,
You
oh,
can't
that's
see
much
it's
better.
green. You can't tell.
those are pretty.
This is my yeah. I was gonna go super nerdy, but I decided not to say it. So
Wait, I don't
there
even
we go.
That's your two thing. This
I'm
is the
right.
makeup I'm wearing.
No, this was gonna be my Power Ranger coin. I was gonna turn into the Green Ranger,
Ooh.
but it's D&D, so like, how much nerdier can I get? Apparently more. Okay,
I
so
don't know.
he's in Hellfire. That's cool.
Yes, it was Hellfire. That's what the no did. I was so upset. No,
All right.
and Hellfire, and I rolled a 14.
14 points of fire damage to the.
Oh, gee.
I'm sorry. I was excited
Okay.
about damage.
So the fire erupts around him, and as it's burning him again because he just went through fire, this feels slightly hotter. And the reflection of the fire is in Dazia's eyes as she gives this wonderful kind of sadistic smile. Not sadistic, because it's never sadistic if it comes from religion. So
Remember, she's also half tiefling,
it's
so
true.
she's like,
So
"Ooh,
this
double
is
whammy."
very natural for you. So you're like,
It's very
"That's what you did,
natural.
you asshole."
Mhm.
Cause and effect. Cause and effect. All right, so this guy is gonna come over here, and he can't actually quite make it. What a horrible turn. Sorry. So let's see. That's a.
Who are you looking for?
Okay. This guy should not be here.
Game is secret, everybody.
All right. So last
Did that guy just run away?
he shouldn't have been on the battlefield. Sorry. Because he's not in them. All right. So this guy, with his bow, is gonna step back and attempt to shoot at this squirrel.
Squirrel.
Did I say it right?
Squirrel.
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 There's a
Wait,
foreign
isn't the
exchange
squirrel
student
in the flames?
from Portugal? No, from Brazil, and she couldn't say squirrel, so that's why I say it like that. She goes squirrel.
Squirrel.
Squirrel. Squirrel.
She's like, I'm saying it right. I'm like, close enough.
Sure. Whatever.
All right, so he looses an arrow at the squirrel
I already out
with
of it.
a fuck. That definitely missed, and
Wow.
they only get one attack. So woohoo, go me. Everywhere, you're up.
The squirrel's so
Just like
so small.
You just need to count it 5, 10, 15, 20 poopy things. Oh, that's something. I had ideas for big damage, and I don't think I can really do much for big damage.
Okay,
So if you like, you could fire like.
It has
What does
20-foot radius, so will I hit
5,
Grawl?
10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, but you can make that, so there's 5, 10, 15, 20. So 20-foot radius. Let me actually just grab the thing. Do you want to see what it looks like?
I do, because I don't want to, murder my own teammates. I mean, it's the kind thing to do. To
So
not.
this is a 20-foot radius, so you could.
And I actually want to hit some people in it. So I could come forward a little bit and.
So I'm trying to see here. So this is working. Oh no. I can't make it any bigger, but I think that's about as close as I can get to 20-foot radius.
So would 3 or 4 people be damaged by it?
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, let's fireball it up, y'all, cause I love me some fire.
Grohl has a question. Is Grohl one of the 4 that you're flaming?
Nope. This only hits
Hey!
bad guys.
That's why I made sure first. All right, so I am. Not,
What level are you casting this at?
'Cause I think
I
everyone's
can't. Third level. I
Third
think
So
this one.
you have 3 slots of 3rd level.
Yeah.
You have 1 slot of 4th.
Yeah.
So that's good.
I feel
Oh,
like
yeah,
it's
it's good.
sufficient
It's gonna do a lot of damage.
for what I want. So I decide not to move because I like to be a little bit back from the ring. And I just I've been focusing so hard on this wall that I kind of let it fall down this curtain of fire falls down in front of me, and I take a deep breath, take a good look at the scene of what's happening in front of me, and I see that Grawl is surrounded. While some of the other people have an adversary, they seem like maybe they can take care of themselves, and Grawl looks like he might be bleeding a skoosh, and he's surrounded. So, looking at him, I survey the landscape, raise my right hand, point to the spot behind him, whisper a few choice words, like you do.
Oh no.
And
Oh no.
a fireball erupts from the ends of my fingers, lands behind him, and like a bomb explodes out into this balloon, this mushroom cloud of fire. And those 4 dudes that are in that area have to make a dexterity saving throw of 16 because I love fire.
Of 16?
Because I love fire.
So BB.
Alright.
16 failed. Let's see. So this berserker failed. B yourself. Where are you at? B. He failed.
Yeah.
H. He failed. Okay, new dex.
Yeah.
And BD. He failed.
Yeah. They didn't see it coming.
I like looks little.
16's pretty high, and they don't have a modifier.
Very high.
So
And we don't wear clothes.
May I have 3 additional D6s? Or I'll just re-roll these a couple times.
Yeah, just roll them. Just you're gonna have to do the math anyway. So just
All right.
just roll.
So the first guy is gonna start with.
So they all take the same damage because it's 1 attack.
Okay, so I just do it, and then it counts toward all of them.
Yes.
Okay.
No. You know, it's a cold.
15. How many more did I need?
I'm seeing another.
24 for each.
24 damage to each of them. Okay, so. Ooh, B and H. Okay. Sorry, guys. And all right. So as this, so actually, you should tell me how B and H are going to die.
Okay, so they seem like they are in a moment of just rage. They're about to attack Grawl again. They are crazy, angry orcs. When out of the blue, this small half-elf whispers something that kind of maybe catches their ears as they hear a little go past them, and then quite unexpectedly they erupt into flame and it crosses their face. The shock as they realize their demise.
All right.
All right, so
Oh,
they're gone.
wait.
The person in front of Grawl, BB, is so burned that his arms, his skin, have tightened around his muscles so
Oh.
much that
Yuck.
he is struggling to lift his axes. And as he's moving his arms, you hear the cracking of skin.
Yeah.
Imagine
Yeah.
them weeping. Oh, Tirza knows what I'm talking about.
I
Orcs
do.
don't
I know
weep.
exactly. It's terrible. It's the worst. Just kill him. Put him out of his misery.
Well, Winvin, you get a chance. Here you go.
Ooh.
I don't think he can get there
I
in
don't.
time.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be my guy, but
Can you like jump on the other guy's head and flip off of him and do jujitsu stuff? I don't know.
All right. Well, the first thing that I'm going to do is just come around and I'm going to. I feel like I'm slightly up the hill from this guy on a ramp. So I've got a little bit more height on him than I normally would, and I'm excited about this. So I'm just gonna go like straight palm to his nose. With the do. Oh, 13 versus armor class.
That's a hit.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
Nice.
So, and that is a stunning strike. You need to make a Constitution saving throw of 10, or be stunned until the end of
I think
your next
I can
turn.
do this. I can't do it.
You were stunned.
Stunned. I've been rolling like shit.
It's that I thought you were
you-
putting that green one out of.
I tried it again because the other one sucked too.
Question: do I have advantage against stunned enemies?
Ooh, does he have advantage?
I don't know. Let me see.
How does stunned work?
We know the answer.
Can't move, can't speak, fails strength dex saving throws, attack rolls have advantage.
Nice. Yep.
Hell yes.
I was like, it makes sense, and he probably should. Did you roll Did you roll a damage for that first one, though, right? Or is
I
it just
need
stunned?
to. I was so excited about the stun, I didn't even think about the damage. Okay, that is 9 damage as I push his
Okay.
the cartilage up into his face
So
a little
that
bit.
First hit, you're feeling it after jumping out of a backpack, being thrown, shoving your fist through balls, and then punching him in the knees, and then running around a firewall, and then being so excited to punch something directly in the face. You have so much energy that you actually hit his nose, and you feel his skull start to cave in ever so slightly. With that first hit, and he's staggered, and he's just prime for an advantage punch.
All right. Yeah, I taste blood here, and I'm gonna go for 2 unarmed strikes with a flurry of blows. So that is a 14 or a 16 versus armor class.
Yeah, they both hit. It doesn't matter which one you use.
Well, it's advantage, so I rolled once. So that is going to be 5 damage. And you know what? No. And fall prone unless you can make a dexterity saving throw, which I don't think you can do.
Yeah, I probably have disadvantage since I'm stunned.
I think it said it on stunned. It said something specific about making saving throws.
Automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws.
Okay, so he cannot do it. So,
So you fall prone.
and then are you gonna attack him while he's down?
Yes, and then I'm going to attack him one more time with the flurry of blows. That is either a 10 or a 10 versus armor class.
So the I don't think you were expecting to knock him down so easily because your last attack just misses. He's on the ground, and he is. You probably haven't experienced this, but anybody who's been close to death gives this certain breath where it's labored and gurgled, and he is laying on the ground and then silence.
Oh, it's bad.
There's almost no exhale. He is so close to death.
All right. In that case, I'm going to go ahead and make my second attack and just see if I can just cave in the top of the skull and finish him off.
It's the nice thing to do, really, at this point.
With not a 12, but rather a 15 versus armor class.
All right, that hits.
Hooray for advantage. 9 more damage, piercing.
All right, so tell me how you're gonna kill this poor orc laying on the ground and giving death grasps or
Right.
gasps.
Yeah. I'm seeing the signs that he's twitching, that he's very near death, and I want to make this a quick death at this point. And so I know a pressure point that if you can get to it will basically cut the brain off immediately, right next to the eye, and I just go in there with one knuckle and just a quick jab,
And he
push it in.
barely moves, but there's clearly no more breathing. Poor C. Wenvin, is that your turn? Because you got to like punch 1,000 times, man.
It is, except that I haven't moved. So I'm gonna come on over 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and move in behind I here to help out Grohl.
All right.
That's how we end up getting beholders in our battle.
And imagine that it's Grol's turn.
Yay! Oh, Grohl
Flanking.
doesn't really see in danger. Or not really. Okay? I think maybe what he'll do. This battle is great. Lots of things going on. There's lots of bad guys. The giant flame thing didn't burn him. Wenvin, all the punches. He's like getting really jazzed. So he's like salivating. You know, I'm like totally into it. So I'm getting into my frenzied rage. I'm gonna try and end this entire combat right now.
How are you gonna do that?
By attacking 9 bajillion times. Alright, so in a frenzy, I can make a single melee weapon attack as a bonus action. And get +2 damage and advantage on strength. About it. So for the first one, I'm going to attack. I'm going to attack I with the big axe. Gonna flip it over. I'm raging, like salivating. My eyes are all bloodshot. Right? You're like, this is what I live for now. And it's just gonna try and slice him in half. Eye there. With a 19 to armor class.
That's a hit.
12 plus. 19 damage.
Alright, so you can either RP how he dies now, or you can wait until after you make your second attack if you want to attack BB.
Oh, it's going to attack BB.
Okay, so
Let's do this together. Let's do one.
Let's do this together.
Yeah, let's do it together. Alright, I'm at the same attack against BB as my second attack per action. With a natural 20.
I'm taking your dice next time because you're using Noble Ambition, aren't you? You're using the purple ones?
Yeah, I'm using Noble Ambition. Yeah.
You chose the wrong ones. Yep.
Gorgeous. They're gorgeous. Oh, they're
Alright,
gorgeous.
that's max damage plus damage.
Yes, so the only thing you roll are the secondary damages.
Okay, 12 plus 13 plus 22.
Missing so much.
So that's 20. I guess that's 22 damage.
He did.
22?
Yeah, I think so.
Because it's
Yeah.
it's a
Plus-
D12 plus what's your plus?
D12 plus 6
So 18.
plus 1. Yeah, plus 1d6, which I rolled as a 2.
That's max.
Oh, okay. So 18. So
24.
that's plus 2 for damage while raging. That's 6.
So that's 26, and then roll another D12 and a D6.
Okay, I'm at 26.
I want to know. So 26 plus this roll.
40 damage.
Okay. So just so you know, he only had 14 hit points.
Oh God!
So I need you to roleplay how you kill both of these guys.
Because you
All right. Raging, having a great time. Flip the axe over and just. I mean, they must have already been softened up because clean 1-2, one big swoop, and their torsos just slide off their legs, and Girl's just like ah. And he's not done because they haven't moved yet, right? So now that I'm not opportunity, I'm gonna go 1, 3, and as my bonus action with the frenzied rage, I'm taking a third attack
Jeez.
with the great axe, just chop him in half. I lock eye contact with what's this guy? With BD, and I just sprint towards him with the axe over the head and just like I'm just gonna try and chop him in half. How that goes.
I think crit's a good one.
Oh,
That's
16 to armor class. Okay. So,
These orcs should have worn some armor.
They are wearing armor.
11. So that's 13 damage against BD.
And
Okay.
Oh, look at that bitch.
Just like chunk.
All right. So, I want everyone to imagine in 6 seconds, Grawl has just taken one swipe and cut 2 people in half. And as he's stepping, he's pulling parts of their entrails with him. And he takes another slice at this guy. And he has absolutely no idea what just happened, but he's now bleeding from the chest. And he's not feeling super confident anymore.
That's the feeling. Not super confident.
Dazio, you are up.
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's fun when you.
That's crazy. You did 40 points of damage with one.
Spectacular.
Uh,
I
could
like
they have
my
a-
thing. I
right.
just looked at it.
okay. So,
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
Race.
ooh, give me. Sorry, 1 second.
Go to the bathroom.
Inventory.
Like, I should set fire so that my face
That's perfect.
But I have been sitting this way for most of it. Look at what my face is.
All right. So, I'm sort of taken up in the moment then by all of this. You know, everything is just so crazy and moving so fast, but we're winning. And you know, diplomacy didn't work, but maybe this violence thing has a place in our world. And and so I have my Mace of Ilmater, my perfectly divine instrument of violence
For
with
bashing
me.
heads.
Yeah, no shit. And so as my action, I am
Say
going
bonus action.
as a bonus action. Yeah, as a bonus action, I am just going to wheel this thing over my head and come down as hard as I can.
Wait, are you not doing the raffles?
Oh, I am. Sorry.
You gotta like,
Charge it.
you gotta like do your
Oh,
weapon up
that's
and
right.
then hit him. Yeah.
That's right. Oh, yeah. No, that's part of it. I like raise it over my head and I am like very quickly and fast saying a prayer to Ilmater, prepping this weapon, and the orc in front of me, who's still smoldering a little bit, is just like, the fuck is this? And they're just about to swing at me, and right then I bring the mace down for Wrathful Smite. 1d6.
You've still gotta just like attack.
Oh.
And then if you hit, then it does extra damage.
And yeah, and I just come down on that bitch. That is my attack. Look at it. Look.
I think you can roll a d20 or
You roll like a regular attack.
Ah.
Yeah. They The 9 for cyber class.
That does not.
That's why I don't ever do attacks.
It doesn't hit. You know, it's weird.
You rolled a 3.
I
Sorry,
did-
what?
Yeah. So, unfortunately, is there any condition for missing with this?
Like you get half damage or something.
No, it's there until the next time she hits. So the weapon is charged now, basically.
Oh.
Gotcha. So you bring it down, and he feels a cool breeze as though mace goes by him. Feels slightly happy about it because he was on fire earlier.
That breeze feels nice.
Do you want to do anything else?
You can attack again.
Yeah,
You have 2 attacks per action. Yeah.
I see the error. I know that I didn't strike quite right. I'm gonna give it another good go,
Roll better than a 3.
and we're gonna see what happens. Oh, 12. That's not... Shut the fuck up, Luke.
Unfortunately, they don't have a lot of armor, but they have enough that if you don't quite connect, like this one just didn't quite hit and bounced off his leather and didn't connect, unfortunately.
Every time.
Dazzy is rolling like old Skiffron.
Yep.
Great
Should let you re-roll anything under a 6.
Jesus.
All right. You guys keep killing people, so it's Quinn's turn.
Oh, snap. All right, well, Quinn, who is left? Okay, Quinn is
who can
going
attack
to...
There's
Dazia.
A, D, G, and that's it. Oh
Wait a
wait,
minute, did G
and
come
BC.
back?
BC is right here too.
BC's in the tree.
I think we skipped his turn because I couldn't see him.
Uh-oh.
I thought this guy went away. You took him off.
No, I
Did
took a
you pick
different guy off
Oh,
because he wasn't on here anymore.
dang.
Well,
No fire.
Quinn.
Trying to get fire. Guess it doesn't seem awesome than I do. I might actually still have turn.
Coming up.
Okay, Quinn's gonna do her usual. Now that her nature friend is out and about, jumping on orcs, she'll take 2 shots at G back here.
Okay.
She'll knock 1 arrow loose. 19.
Pretty good.
Hits.
That will be 8 damage,
All right.
and
So-
she'll immediately knock second. Oh, okay.
You can do this all again, but you shouldn't attack at corpse again.
Yep, that's fair.
So
She was ready.
if you have a thread, so if you want to RP this after your next shot, we can do that. Or you can RP how he dies. It's up to you.
It's gonna enter right through his eye socket and rip out the backside,
Ooh.
and he's just gonna like go limp. Fall over. All right. And so, with her second arrow knocked, she's gonna realize she has taken that one out and re-aim at. BA over here by Dazia.
You're muted, Dazia.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
She didn't want you
Right
guys to hear her cursing of missing her maces.
It's very embarrassing.
16 armor class.
That hits.
Alrighty. 9 damage.
9 to this guy. What's his? Okay. Bat. Find him. Okay. So you connect, and he's crispy, and now he's got an arrow stuck in him, and he's barely hanging on. He's droopy. Blood is coming out of his mouth and nose. He's hanging on, but ever so slightly.
Okay. I'm not gonna move. So that is Quinn's turn, and then her squirrel
Squirrel.
going to take another chomp at BC.
I can't believe that guy hasn't bled out yet.
Oh, that was a different guy that burned into a crisp.
Oh.
Plus 4. Okay, so that's 13.
13
Get
is a
started.
hit.
Wow.
How do you know it's +4?
Because it
So
says
close.
it's my spell attack
Yes.
modifier.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
All right, and then I do damage. Plus 6. So
Woo!
12.
12 damage. And surprisingly, again, this little squirrel has just the most powerful bite, pound for pound, and takes another chunk out of this guy's leg. I think the squirrel likes orc meat.
Goody.
Are you going to move, or can you do anything else?
I think if that orc is still alive, it's gonna stay right there.
Orc is still alive.
Okay, squirrel staying put.
All right.
It's got
Hanging
its teeth.
by the smallest of threads, Berserker BA, is going to bring up both of his axes, and with every bit of might he's got left, bring it down onto Dazia, both trying to chop down on her neck. With 23 and a 15. One
The
of them
23
hits.
hits.
Yeah, that 23 hits. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let's do that. Oh, that's going to be 7 damage,
Okay.
which is kind of fiddlesticks to 43.
Hit it.
So he's able to hit with one of them. The other one just comes off of your plate armor, and he falls to a knee and is looking up at you, ready for his death.
Yeah. That,
This guy is pretty much just in the thick of it.
it's like numbers are wrong.
Going to attack Grawl. And
Good.
with both of his axes, he's going to be a little bit fancier with it and swirl him around and bring him back at you.
Ooh.
I think he hit both
Not impressed.
23 and 21.
Both hits.
So I can hit. I just can't save myself.
It's like chunk, chunk, and I'm just like looking at them. Didn't even try to move.
Oh, that's not that much damage. That's 14 damage to Grawl. Again, he connects twice and hits Grawl on the shoulder and the arm, and he's still in heaven for what just happened 13 seconds ago with the mass murder he completed. This guy definitely feels a little deflated. He's not quite sure what else he's supposed to do. But it's certainly not working. This berserker in front of a squirrel, he's going to also try to squish him with 2 axes. And that's going to be a 17 and a 21.
Against the squirrel.
Yep, sorry.
That's right.
What is it?
17 and 21 against the squirrel.
17 and 21?
Yep.
Yes, both of those hit.
All right.
Goodbye, squirrel.
Ooh, this 19 damage.
Total?
What?
Total?
Total, yeah.
2 hits, right? Okay. Squirrel is at 11 hit points.
Boy, that little squirrel has lots of hit points.
Totally fine.
And he really connects
I
on
did
the
it.
squirrel. He brings him down and has to pull both out and feels so good, and the squirrel's still breathing. And this horse looks at his axes, and it's just like, he's looking around at no one, but you can tell he's just like, what? I don't know what else I'm supposed to do.
It's a squirrel. It's a squirrel.
Literally
Yeah,
a
you
squirrel.
were.
Everywhere you were up.
I see the orc standing in front of Dazia, and I saw that he has just hit her, and I know that she is new to battle. I know that this is not how she intended for things to go down. I'm like,
Shut up.
I've just like been lighting everything on fire. So I grab my side like a stitch in my side. I'm like, mother. I look at him, fire in my hand, and I'm like, je t'ai la foi! And I like throw a ball of fire at him. And let's see, 19 versus armor class,
That's a hit.
and then I like hit him in the side with fire with 11 damage.
Alright, tell me how he's gonna die.
Nice.
Fucking finally.
Like he's looking up at Dazia. He heard me yell at him out of the side of his mouth, or out of the side of his ear, and he like looks over. He sees the ball of fire coming, and then he looks at Dazia, almost like asking for help, and then realizing like, why am I asking her for help? And then
Oh no.
Oh no, Quinn. Oh, we got two of them on here. Alright. Death. Guess whose turn it is? The ball puncher, Winvin.
that's his like new like team name. What does he know?
Eat it up.
I'm Winvin, the ball puncher. He doesn't have no
let's see.
shot off of anybody.
Yeah, I need to get back into the action here.
Oh.
Let's see.
I mean, you did just beat him into death,
Five.
so.
10, 15. We cannot move diagonally, right?
Correct.
20. 25. Let's see, which one of these guys should I go after here? The squirrel looks like he needs more help than Grohl.
Grohl doesn't need help.
Don't worry about the squirrel.
35. All right.
Go away at the
I'm
end.
all right. I'm running across this open field, and as I come up to the tree next to this orc, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to jump and pull myself up with one hand, and with the other one give a quick jab to the nose of this orc hanging out underneath the tree. With a 13.
That's a hit.
7 damage.
To see? Alright. That definitely connected, but he's still in the fight.
Okay, and as I hit with that, you know what? The stunning strike works so well on the other one. Hit with melee weapon attack, you spend 1 key point. Yeah, make a Constitution saving throw or be stunned.
Alright, so plus 3. That's a 14.
That'll work. That, however, does not stop me from following up with a Fury of Blows.
Why you do this?
I'm a little punchy man. I make punches. That's a nat 20.
Alright.
So that one doesn't come with a ton of bonuses because it's a little bonus attack. So 2d6 plus 4, so 12, so 16 damage.
And then roll them again. Then now you roll 2d6
And-
plus that. So it's, what'd you say? It was,
11.
so 11 plus.
16.
Okay.
12 plus 4.
Okay, so 16.
Is-
So that's
yeah.
that's 27 damage.
7 damage.
Okay. So for whatever reason, your first attack connected, but the second one you had some nice momentum. And tell me how this mother's gonna die.
All right.
Chop his head
So
off.
yeah, so the first one I jumped up and grabbed a tree branch with my left hand and swung and hit and that swung my momentum back enough, and I went ahead and I switched hands and I came back in with an uppercut that just came in. The orc was not defending itself at all, and I hit the soft spot in its neck and just crush its windpipe.
Dead. Wait. See, that's how crits should feel. Crits should feel like a frickin' jackhammer.
All right,
Oh,
and
my
then
God.
I'm gonna end my turn just like hanging here from the tree branches, watching Grohl with the last orc.
That is
If I were a
macabre.
vindictive DM, I'd be like, roll a dexterity saving throw because the branch breaks.
Well, I guess we know you're a good DM
I'm not a
then.
vindictive DM.
I have slow fall. I'd be fine.
Oh, there you go. You're very light.
That's why I don't try, right? No. All right, Grawl.
That's why we can't have nice things.
Grawl, you're up.
Oh, it's my turn, really?
Guys,
All
you
right.
killed everyone.
I just want you guys to know he's like scrolling through and it's like 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. It's very satisfying. They all have 0.
Satisfying for who?
All of us.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Grohl is gonna do what Grohl does best and hack him in the face with the axe of splitting cold
All right.
with another natural 20.
What?
Whatever
Witness.
you paid for those dice was worth it.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. Seriously.
Jesus Christ.
They paid for themselves.
Okay.
All right.
Play.
Roll your
Big
damage, young one.
Oh, you want me to roll it? Okay. Let's see. So that's
Oh no.
12 that's 20 plus 22, and then with these things.
36 plus 18 plus 25, 39, 400,
34.
326.
Did you say
Nice
44?
try. 44 damage.
All right. Tell me how this is gonna go.
Holy
Well,
smokes.
so I don't know. Like everybody, this thing is over. I'm gonna sort of give it a side eye and just like flip. Whoop. This time I'm not gonna miss. Just gonna right through the middle.
Splits
Like it's
him
not-
in way.
not-
Well, guys, well done. You decimated them.
Fucked him
I
up
have
real
to
good.
buy new dice.
This is our battle.
I hit with my attacks. I just can't save my butt for anything.
See, I think these dice are perfect.
All
They're
right.
working well. You can't say
Yeah,
it
they
wrong.
were great.
So
I got 20s in a night. That's awesome.
you guys are now in kind of a valley between two hills, and there's blood everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Literally everywhere.
Ah,
It shouldn't
I
be
hope
too
the
bad.
squirrel,
I mean, we
like,
burned a
met
lot of
me.
them.
And this is kind of it's about fall, and it's a little bit crisp, and so you can see a little bit of steam coming from the insides of these orcs as the hot air expels from their guts.
Wow. Okay.
I think Thrall's over there warming up his hands, probably.
Grohl's actually, he's gonna put the blood drains from his eyes, and he's the sort of, he like wipes his chin and plants the axe in the ground, and he's breathing heavily, like like you know, like had a good workout, satisfied. And I suffer 1 level of exhaustion in my frenzy, and so now until a long rest I have disadvantage on ability checks.
Good to know.
Is going to go upstream from where the battle was and clean himself off in the river. Just
Quinn didn't get a spot of blood on her. 'Cause she was, you know, miles away.
Girl's like painted, like it's dripping off the ears and stuff.
Hey, Grawl, how many hit points did you lose? Do you need some back?
Yeah.
Grohl maybe should sit down for a while.
So the blood has now exited your head. you're a paler green than you were before. And your wounds, while they weren't bleeding before, they're kind of bleeding now.
They itch a little.
Somewhat profusely.
So I am technically 1 point below bloodied. So I still have 40 hit points. This was a good day out. Like,
I guess here's the question. I mean, I don't know where we're at with things, and I don't know if we're going to be taking a long rest. Like, would you like some points back?
no, I think if we can just take a short rest, Growl just need rest, banana, and be okay.
A little potassium, always good. Always good after a workout.
So you guys want to take a short rest?
I would like to eventually, maybe.
Maybe Grawl can rest for a hot minute while some of us walk around and kind of scout the
Yeah.
place out. See? Look at that win-win.
Yeah.
Did you guys even break a sweat? What?
I had a
One?
small stitch in my side. That was a lot of fire.
I'm gonna turn back from the river and just hold up my like bloody ball juice gloves to Grohl and be like, "I got dirty, bud."
You
Air
have some
5
spikes
is
on your hand wraps, so you have a little bit of green and a little bit of red on them
Little goop.
from the skin you tore off.
And I'm doing a little bit of laundry as well in the river here.
I would like to officially take a short rest, though. Me. They don't have to, but I'm going to sit down under this tree here.
Okay, so that's 1 hour, right?
Is that okay? Can I take a short rest while y'all are, like, looking at the bones?
I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Yeah, Winvin could also use a short rest.
Did
Did a whole lot of punching. Just
Maybe-
needed breath.
I'll just, like, take the banana half and offer you that.
Ooh, thank you.
Are you
Oh.
giant or are you next to Windon?
No, I think I'm next to Dazia.
Oh, you may be too big.
Yeah.
I think I'm what am I, 5'7" or something. Not that big.
I think she might be a little bigger than you.
Yeah,
I am
think so.
bigger.
All is right.
I
with
think she's
you,
like
Windon.
you're like 6'2" or something.
I think that's
6'5"?
right.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
5'7", 5'4". I don't know how large. Not large.
I'm a
Here's-
big
here's
girl.
The
Yeah.
bigger twin right here. She's tiny.
Gotta take away the tiny queen.
All right. So, what would you guys like to do?
There are 2 quins on the board.
I know. I'll let her choose
Hmm.
which queen she wants.
Oh, I wasn't understanding.
No, they're the same.
How long is your rat around?
It's gone now. Just
Oh.
a spell.
Oh.
Just as I'm gonna try to find you. So you're gonna have to tell me what spirit animals you can come up with, and I'll try to find some things for it.
I'm gonna come up with all kinds. I'm fine just doing like a little miniature Quinn if you want, like for a marker,
Okay.
Oh,
and then like use your imagination.
a baby quin.
Baby Quinn.
I hear Grawl over there rolling for his bananas.
Yep.
All right, let's walk around, guys, and explore. Do 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 do. Beep 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 beep.
Do you get spell slots back from a short rest?
You do not.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Hmm.
Should I take a short? It's a little bit in shock.
I think you like we could use a long rest, but
Yeah, I think I should at
Has it-
least.
it's been a while since we've taken one. And what are the DM's rules on long rests?
What do you mean?
Like, is there anything to stop us from taking a long rest? I feel like we're not like urgently chasing anything. We've got
I think we need to probably scout the area. before we
Yeah,
start.
Growl would
Yeah.
like to use his survival skills to point out that we don't know what else is in this valley other than this giant skeleton that might be magical. We only just killed them. We don't even know why they're here yet.
Yep.
Yeah, they're like
Sure.
So you can technically rest. Or you can do a short or long rest. You can do anything you want, but there are usually there can be consequences to not being in a safe place.
Sure. Yeah.
Well,
Well,
find out that they're digging up the Titan skeleton.
Do you
What
want
was-
to take 15 minutes to really observe, or do you want to roll to see? Because Grawl's out for about an hour, so you guys have a lot of time.
Yeah, let's observe.
Yeah, what are we seeing as we
So
walk around?
as you walk around, you aren't seeing any interest in these bones. They are not dug around. They haven't been moved. They haven't been touched. This brush is over them, and it looks as though they are of no interest at all to anyone. As you go across to the valleys, or to the other hill, you see dozens of marks where it looks like something was pushed in to check it. You notice that as you're going through, it's not every part. There are about 20 feet between marks. So you've got a mark here, and you go another 20 feet, and there's a few marks here. There's a few marks here. You don't see anything on this hill over to the what is that? West here. There's nothing going up here on this side. And then as you guys notice over here about this arm bone, there's nothing to the right of it, and you don't see anything up on this hill on this side. Along this east side, you see pokes almost the entirety of the hill that you can reach.
It's like they were looking for something big.
Do we see, like, can we see what kind of tools that they were using?
Based on
Like, did they
you
abandon them?
Yeah, based
And
on what you just murdered, you were gonna think that they're either axes or javelin heads.
Okay,
in it.
so we're not like seeing any like picks or like shovels or anything like that.
Not really, no. To you, it looks like they're going through and just checking areas of the hills. On the east side, they did a very good job. It looks like they checked just about every, few feet. And on the west side, you notice that they hadn't quite got to that point yet, because they may have been interrupted and then murdered.
How about that last part?
Yeah.
Do you want to use divine sense?
Guys, what do you think about the possibility that they're looking for the entrance?
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, like, if I'd like to do a perception check. I would imagine if there was an entrance to something in the area that it might give off like a faint aura of creepy, deathy magic. Can I?
So that wouldn't be perception.
What would that be?
So you'd want to either do like nature to see if you can sense something different about certain parts of the area, or either cast a spell about maybe finding undead or magical spells, something of that nature.
Like an arcana check?
You could do that, yeah.
Are you?
I'm healing you.
Okay. Oh, thanks.
What are you
So-
looking?
Entrance to the tomb.
Okay.
Of Arcana.
So,
So one second. So
Okay.
Everywhere is doing a sense for magic, basically,
Mm.
Arcana. And on this west wall, you actually are getting it very heavily from this side. You can't quite discern exactly where it's coming from, but you would guess that it's going to be on the more southern side, is stronger. But you are getting some magical sense from the north as well.
Some,
But it's
predominantly. I'm
It's
feeling it.
predominantly you're feeling it all along, but it's more to the south where it's stronger. Dazzy, what were you gonna say?
I'm gonna come up along the south, just sort of along one of these holes, and because of my connection to Ilmater, I can detect good and evil, or like I can detect if there's like an undead, or if there's something.
Affected by the Hallow spell.
Yeah, like if there's something that's like maybe like a protectant spell from like a religious sect or something like that, someone's trying to hide something,
Okay.
and it can be within 60 feet, and so I'm just going to bow down and start praying and see like if anything like reaches out to me in this wider sense.
Okay. So, 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
You are feeling very faint from about directly in front of you. It doesn't feel near, but you can definitely tell that there is an undead presence very faintly around directly in front of
That's the
Is
demi-
my figurine on the map in the correct spot?
you. Yes.
Okay.
Tools
I
are
mean,
really from a tool.
come up
It's not
here
like
and
from
do it
something
again.
that slithered in and undead.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make
Yeah.
it
It-
full clarification.
If you were to pick
So
up
say
one of
that
the
again?
axes and put that in one of the holes, you'd be like, yep, that's the same size, depth.
Oh, okay. That makes me think it's like deeper.
So, Dazia, you would notice directly in front of you, there are no
Mhm.
holes.
Okay.
No holes, but we feel cootiness there.
Very, very faint. Almost like it's at the very edge of your perception.
Alright, do we want to like walk around and see if there's anything around the area that we might need? Since we have been
Like, if
walking
they
a
had any-
while and scavenging a while and doing
Yeah.
all the things and think about how we feel about what we just felt. Well, Grohl and Wenvin rest for a hot minute.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Like loot the area, so to speak.
Pretty much.
Is
Yeah.
there anything there that
So, if you guys are going through the orc bodies, as you're going through the orc bodies, every single one that you come up to has the same black and silver slash. These are much more tattered, much more soiled. They're not well taken care of
than the one we found on
than
the
the one you found on the woman. As you come across the orc chieftain, you're rummaging through, and you actually hold up and you see there's a note, a letter. Do you want to open it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So you open
Yeah.
it,
No, I don't want to open it.
and
I definitely want to.
you cannot read it. You're not quite sure what language it is, but it's one you definitely can't read.
You're sure? None of us can?
Well,
What language is
the
it?
people that are searching can't read it.
Searching.
So let's take it over to Grohl and see if he wants to read it for us.
We'll all stand in a circle and see if anyone can read it.
So do you guys go over to Grawl, who's just
Yeah.
he's eating bananas, looking in the sky.
It doesn't
He's-
take energy to read,
He's
right?
a little bit in just heaven because he
I
just
bet.
had probably the 4 sickest movements of his life. So you guys take it over to him,
Yeah.
Grawl.
Mhm.
Do you know how to read?
I know how to read Common, Dwarvish, and Orc.
Okay. So you hold up to Grawl, and Grawl looks at it. And this note says, "You'll find it in the earth. You'll find it in the earth. You'll find it in the earth."
Okay.
But they don't know this.
They don't know.
I'm
this.
Okay. Girls, I guess I'm gonna translate. Say, they'll find it in the earth, and then 2 more times they find it in earth, and they find it in the earth. What is this? Where did you get this? I'm just gonna wave it back and like take it from me. Trash.
Off the chieftain.
Find in earth they digging, but what?
But it
I
could be
guess
anything.
I'll at least flip it over and look at the back and like see if there's anything else written on it.
So there is more
sitting-
on the back.
Ah,
Like,
on the back.
you'll find it in the earth. No, I'm just joking.
Called it.
Use any means necessary. You will find that your tools will go directly through and will not stop if you found the right place.
All right, we are looking for an entrance, y'all.
Yeah, okay. So
as
I
it
will
turns
communicate that.
out, the war
Yeah.
chieftain put it in backwards, so you read the second half of the note instead of the first half.
Well, there's your problem.
All right, so we need to like go around chopping away at the earth like them. Is that what I'm getting the impression
What?
of?
I mean, Grohl has his axe, and I feel like it was sort of near where I was.
I do.
I think after he's done with his rest, he could come over and poke a
What?
hole in the earth.
You all have tools. You use your horn thing. I don't know. Don't you have a
I'm-
weapon?
He doesn't.
There
Have, hold on.
I'm going to pick up one of the spears off the dead orcs and wander over by Dazia.
Are we done resting?
Can I do something that is technically like an attack spell? Can I kind of like attack the side of the hill to see if any of... So I can make like shards of ice kind of like explode, and can I see if like any of the shards of ice like go in and like just disappear into
Clever.
You could try,
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
but also when you pick up the javelin, I need you to do a strength check.
Okay.
Oh, snap. Also, are we done resting? Does that mean I can get up now?
Let's say it's been an hour, because you guys have been
Fine.
really scouring and looking. What'd you roll, Winvin?
That's a 5.
Okay. You're gonna have to drag it. You can't lift it all the way up.
It's like
Mm.
orcs
I
lance.
give
So
up very quickly.
You give up very quickly.
Oh yeah, I'm not dragging this thing. That's
Grohl, get over here.
all right. I'll like get
Cool.
up.
shove this thing in the mountain.
Okay, I'll take the spear with one hand and I'll look at Dazia and she's gonna guide me to where she her funny feeling, right?
Yes.
Like right, Mia?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna give you this look. And I'm just
And
gonna stick the spear
shove
into
it
the
in.
wall there.
All right. So as you stick your spear in, you feel resistance, and then you push a little bit and feel no resistance.
Ah.
All right, I'm not throwing any shards of ice. We found
Dazia.
it. There were like 12
Huh?
of them. We found it in 5 minutes.
I know,
You
because
guys
they read the.
murdered them in the middle of
that.
searching.
We're just really cool. We're better than them, okay?
We found it first try.
You
Okay.
also
No,
kind of-
no ice charts everywhere. We don't need them now.
Yeah, I
They didn't.
put him back in my bag.
Okay.
Your
Okay.
pocket.
Thank you.
They just start melting. You're sad.
They didn't have any mages with them, so they couldn't have known where to look. Right?
Mm.
It's true.
I'm-
They did not. They were gonna just go and do it as much as possible.
You put that down because my face was hiding
Yes.
everything.
I'm gonna go up to where Grohl has shoved this spear in and feel the wall and see if the dirt feels normal and solid.
It does. It feels like a normal wall, but
Hmm.
Grawl would be able to say that he went in about 6 inches, and then when he went, it went straight through.
So should we bust the wall open?
Okay, I'm gonna bust the wall open.
I can also make an earth tremor.
Take a couple steps back.
Are you just going at it, just punching?
I'm gonna attempt to punch first.
Okay.
Yes.
So you punch, and you feel about a fist-sized amount of dirt go in, and you've made a hole in this area.
All right. I'm just gonna keep tearing it, like tear the wall down, punches and kicks, and
Help with this.
You're going through, and you're actually you can't see because you're in the sunlight, so you can't quite see what's even with your dark vision. There's some light darkness that's playing with your eyes. You can't see in there, but you know as you're hitting that it's falling in, and it's not filling itself back in. So you're getting the sense that what you're knocking into is a bigger area than you would imagine.
Oh, snap. Be careful.
Oh,
So
Something could
snap.
come out and attack you.
I'm gonna really quickly move you guys.
I'm standing between Grohl's legs, just doing the low punches.
Line, just to make sure I
Pretty much exactly the gift that I sent to the channel earlier today.
Yes.
Oh
That's
my god.
such a good one.
So,
Nick Miller.
Tirza, you watch
Yes.
my YouTube videos?
Yeah.
The one of Liam in his Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle costume at the very end. He's like, that's when.
Except he doesn't have a shell on his back. He has a bird on his head.
It's true. All right, so I'm gonna unblind you guys. So,
All right.
this is kind of what you see. Well, you're peering in there, and he's just beating the crap out of it. Oh yeah, I forgot about Donatello.
We need a torch.
So, you have made a hole large enough that you can probably start stepping through. Do you wish to step through?
No. I wish to stick my head in and look around first.
Okay. You stick your head in. I gotta not do that because I think I'm.
See? Perfectly in the dark. I think I should stick my head in.
Oh, Dazia can see in dark.
Yeah, so can
I can see.
Grawl.
Yeah.
Like,
I can go.
Grawl can?
Brawl.
So Grawl sticks his head in.
I guess we all have night vision.
Yeah, I think you guys all have night vision.
Except for Winvin. For Winvin.
And Grawl, you're right here.
You've got dark vision.
Yeah.
I don't know what everybody else has.
Happy Grawl. I'm just gonna assume you guys. This is technically the outside here.
Yeah. Oh, this is the wrong roll. Sorry.
Okay. He's no longer Happy Grawl.
He's just normal Growl now.
And do some imaginating, but you've poked your head through, and you've opened up, and you can see that it goes for it goes for about 60 feet in, and you let your eyes adjust, and it happens rather quickly because you have dark vision.
I can't see shit.
And Grawl, you can see bright, brilliant colors everywhere.
Whoa.
The stones and pigments undimmed by the passage of decades. The floor of the corridor is a colorful mosaic of stone with a distinct winding path of red tiles, about 2 feet wide, snaking its way down the corridor. No stonework can be seen on the walls or the ceiling 20 feet above. For some sort of cement or plaster has been smoothed all over these surfaces and then illustrated. The scenes show fields of kine grazing, a copse with several wolves in the background, workers of various races and strange human-animal mixtures, pig-human, ape-human, and dog-human, going about various tasks. Certain of the frescoes of showrooms of some buildings, a library filled with many books and scrolls, the door of a torture chamber, and a wizard's workroom. There are chairs, windows, boxes, bales, doors, chests, birds, bats, spiders, and all manner of things shown on the walls. You have found the Tomb of Horrors.
Ooh, dun dun dun.
I think that's a wonderful place for us to save the game.
Is that what we were looking for? I have no idea.
Yeah, because we're looking for that demi-lich thing,
Oh, that's right.
right? Aren't we?
Are we?
I thought we
We're
were.
looking to save his.
So there's
For Durin.
Durnan's butt.
You're looking to save Durnan's butt. There is one last artifact here in the Tomb of Horrors that may allow you to take on Hollister head to head.
Nice.
Well done, guys.
We're gonna have to be a little careful next time. Dazzy is almost out of spells.
Well, yeah, this might be a good
too.
opportunity for a long rest before we go into the dungeon now. Because you pretty thoroughly examined this entire valley now, right?
So we could potentially go out and like find a little.
Yeah,
A little
it'd be
cozy
relatively
spot
safe.
for camp.
Yep.
Wait until the morning, yeah.
Do you
Conjure
guys-
another squirrel to protect us.
Right?
Okay. Let's just assume that this darker, or this brown area is just on the other side. So do you guys want to set up a camp and we'll do a long rest, and when we start up our next session, we will take over from there?
I think this sounds
Yeah.
like a good idea.
That's good. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna sleep for a night before I go into the Tomb of Horrors.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Not something to do when I'm at 50%, a little tired.
Our spelly's back.
I think Grawl put his head through, put it on, and goes, real shinies.
So
So
shiny.
shiny.
But the floor looks like a trap. So maybe let's sleep.
So I will say, as we go through, we're gonna need to be pretty specific about where you guys are stepping, what you're doing. So just that'll be a good place for us to pick up next time. Which my guess is, I mean, maybe we'll get lucky, but I'm guessing we're all gonna be pretty busy here in a couple weeks. But we'll see how things are looking, and I'll send it out. And if it works out, great. And if it doesn't, then we'll go from there. I'm gonna
Sounds
practice
good.
with my new dice sets and see which one I need to use for the next time.
Hey, do we get all our HP back for a long rest?
You
Or
get all of your HP back. You get all of your spells back. The only thing you don't get back are all of your hit dice.
right,
so you
up
get-
to 3, right?
Up to 3,
Yeah. Well,
Lexi, are you coming to the cookie exchange?
That's this Friday, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. Okay.
Don't talk to work finally
You-
for one thing.
Long rest.
Which I haven't used.
Yeah, Tirza told me that I get to make cookies and then leave.
Yeah, he said, oh, what am I doing? And I said, you're making cookies and then getting the fuck out. And he goes, what? And I said, well, I was like, it's only gonna be girls, and also that way Mochi isn't annoying, so go away.
Wait, I have to take Mochi too?
Yeah, you're going to the dog bar. I already told you that.
Okay.
You guys could meet and let the boys wear Mochi out.
What time is it? At,
6:30.
Oh, it's late.
that's an hour before bedtime.
Yeah, that's why
Perfect.
TJ's gonna go to the dog bar, and
Yeah, I'll let Mochi wear himself out. Have a beer or two.
it's a fun place. Yeah, it's
Wait,
not
wait.
exactly a punishment.
Are you gonna have a beer or two, or is Mochi gonna have a beer or two?
I'll have a beer or two. Mochi will just run and play, maybe have some water.
He's underage, so
Very nice. Well, guys, thanks so much for making time to play.
Wait, I'm
so much fun.
Well done, guys.
one
Wait
more.
till-
broke it. Can you tell me what my max HP should be?
Oh, no, I did
accidentally
too.
reset it when I took a long.
Oh.
okay.
Mine- I think mine was 67.
I think mine was like
I feel
82.
like you have way too many. I'm gonna have. What's your modifier?
My Constitution modifier +4.
82.
Yeah. Okay. 82. Thank you.
Mine is +3.
And you should have 59.
It's a lot lower than I.
have 12.
12.
No.
You're gonna die.